yeah, I think I'm good. If anyone is actually watching, I know that I'm like 30 minutes late, so I'm so sorry. But if anyone is watching and they can hear me, just like tell me that we're good to go. I think I think my mic on my computer is working. I'm just gonna go with it. All right. So what is up? I know that I'm gonna have a ton of more of you guys watching afterwards on my channel. So hello, those of you who are either watching now or going to be watching later on my YouTube channel. Um, how are you doing? I am currently again, for those of you who are watching later, I'm currently live streaming on Sunday on Super Bowl day. If you guys are from the US, then you know like what the Super Bowl is and like what's all that about. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I thought today would just be like a cool little chill day if you guys have any specific questions. But I'm assuming that a lot of you guys, because I do have quite a lot of fans from the US, are probably going to be busy with the Super Bowl. So that's why I'm assuming no one's going to have that many questions, but that's fine. Um, Again, I'll just speak to the majority of you guys as if you're watching this afterwards, like after I stream, not right now. Oh, okay, we're getting a few more people, but still, I still feel like a lot of people are going to be watching afterwards, so I'm just going to assume that the majority of you guys are going to be doing that. But those of you who are from the US and are going to be watching the Super Bowl, quick question. Oh, dang. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Um, but so Eagles or Patriots, dude? Like what's for those of you who are from the US or at least like have heard of the Super Bowl or know what the Super Bowl is, anybody like rooting for one or the other? Because I know I am not the biggest Patriot fan, so I have to say like go Birds, just because of that. But I'm not really sure. I feel like I don't know. It's pretty like evenly matched at this point. But I'm just not a huge Patriots fan, so I will be rooting for any other team except for them. But do we have any like Patriots fans here? No, or like no one really cares about football maybe. Um, but it's a big thing. I also know that I do have people watching from around the world later on as well on my channel. So for those of you who don't know what the Super Bowl is, it's a big game. It's a really big football game. It's like the final round, but we make it like a really big deal. Um, so yeah, it's not actually like a really big thing. It's we just there's a lot of hype over it, but it's not like that big of a deal. It's not like I would say like any sort of like other international game is 10 times better than um probably the Super Bowl, just because the Super Bowl is so just only for the US and only for like American football. Um, Thank you for that. Uh, I hope you guys enjoy my videos on YouTube. I mean, that's mainly the reason why I choose them. Um, but so here's what I'm thinking. I usually would just like sit down and like if I'm filming for YouTube, I usually sit down and I will be thanks. I will usually be like sitting down filming for you guys and then I'll like edit it and post it for you guys. But they're mostly dealing with the reactions and that's like what my channel is about. But I do want to like broaden my horizon because I do like this idea of like live streaming. I'm thinking of like maybe making like the live streaming a regular thing, but more like personal, more like for me, just like sitting down and chilling and like talking to you guys rather than me like actually filming like a real like proper video and like uploading that and like having a super like not very like personal interpersonal like, video relationship going on. So I don't know if you guys, for those, I guess I'm asking for the people who are going to be watching it on my channel later on, whether that be like tomorrow or this coming week. Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know right now if you are watching this and you are like that and you think that's a cool thing. Then I can definitely make this into more of like a that's why I put that as my my trend thing, YouNow and chill. I'm thinking like I'll just chill and like tell you guys like about me. I can answer questions. I can maybe tell you a couple like story times or just like super chill videos like that I normally wouldn't post directly on my channel. But since this will go indirectly on my channel because like both of my accounts are linked, you'll be able to like see both of those. So maybe that's like a better option. For again, let me know now or like let me know later on in the comments whether you on my channel, I mean, whether you are about that or not. You can obviously, of course, like DM me on Instagram and Twitter, um, if you guys want to. I get a lot I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of like direct messages on both. I'm like looking up and seeing. It's just quite all over the place. I feel like I get most of them are like super like requests for me to do, and then others are just like very um like cool conversation starters, I guess. But if you guys like want to talk to me, I say this multiple times on my channel as well. If you guys like want to talk to me about something like more serious or something, I would recommend like DMing me and not messaging me like on YouTube or like commenting or whatever. But yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assume that everyone is cool with that, and I'm gonna like do a very like chill like story time for you guys because why not? Um, for those of you who don't know me or aren't from my channel, um, then I guess you guys won't know. I am in college right now, so I've been through like I have my demographic is like pretty all over the place, because I do have um like I do have older people and I do have like my age and younger as well, so it's all over the place. But what I'm gonna start off by saying is that I am in college, so I do have a couple like high school stories. Um, and I do actually get like a lot of requests for this um, on some of my videos and including like on my other social media. Like some people are like, oh, can you give me advice on like high school or like middle school or whatever? And I would, yeah, so like why not? I'll give you a couple stories. I Okay, so we got a couple other things here. Do you listen to rap? Yes, I do. I'm not like I would say like I'm a pretty like well-rounded person in terms of music. Like I'm not a huge fan of I'm not like a huge fan of like country. Like don't hate on me for that. Just because I don't know, I haven't never like found a sort of recognize like a relationship with that. So I was never into country. It's not that I hate it, but it's just like I'm not a huge fan. I'm definitely more like pop, R&B, rap, all that kind of stuff. So I really like that you do Pentatonics reactions on your YouTube channel. Alright, so we got a lot of Pentatonics fans here. Yeah, I'm a huge Pentatonics fan. Now, somebody, honestly, like, this was, I would say, like, 2 or 3 months ago, when someone just randomly, just requested this to me and was just like, hey, you should, like, react to them, and, had no idea, and I got, like, a lot of hate for this, but I had no idea that, hey, what's up, that, who, like, Pentatonics was, and so when I first, like, started reacting to them, um, it was like a huge hit for a lot of people. I didn't realize how big their fan base was, but I'm a very big fan at this point. I very much enjoy them. Have you ever heard Post Malone Jukebox cover of Radiohead's Creep? No, I have not, but I can listen to it if you want. But yeah, I have not. So I'm good. Yeah, how are you guys? Um, if you guys like want, I saw like someone's a French fan. If you guys want to like let me know where you're from, if you're like from the U.S. or if you're from other places, because it's always cool to see where everyone is. Hello from Paris. Oh, we have a lot of like French fans here. Hi, can you react to layers? Yeah, I actually just saw this. I'm literally planning to, after streaming, I'm literally planning on filming a reaction to that, to Leroy's new video. Because you guys know, if you're from my channel, like how much I actually enjoy that dude. I think he's great. Arkansas. So we have US, we have two France. Do we have any other like countries? Like this is so cool to see like other people like from around the world to be like watching and like talking to me. Have you heard Run to You? It's an original Pentatonics. I have not. I can definitely take a look and react to them. Hey, from Canada. All right, so we have France, Canada, and US so far. That's very cool. So we have a lot of like French speakers. Do you speak French, or do you? I don't know. Like I'm honestly like kind of confused in Canada. Like, are you required to speak French, or is that like a good thing to have? Like, as in, it's a good skill to have. I'm not really sure. Let me know if you do speak French. I took French in high school, although I'm not very good at it, and I haven't like actually actively spoken it in a long time. So, um, yeah, I don't even want to try because I feel like I'm gonna put. Oh, all right. Um, I'm from Germany. Hey. So we have Germany, France. Um, I'm from the US. I'm here in the United States. So we have Germany, France, US, Canada. That's so cool. Um, that'd be really. Is anyone from Spain? Probably not. But that'd be really interesting if we had like Germany, France, and Spain. Like, um, yeah. So just like keep on like letting me know where you guys are from. I will continue, I guess, if this is a story time, um, live stream. Then I might as well get on with my story time. Um, so for those of you who are, also let me know if you guys are in school or not. If you guys are in like high school, middle school, college, like university, all that kind of stuff, let me know if you guys are from school or not. Um, I'm from Paris, but I speak Spanish with my mom. Thanks for the likes. Oh, really? So you know French and Spanish and English. Oh my God, that's so impressive. Um, nice. All right. So yeah, so apart from that, like let me know. Okay, I'm in middle school, 8th grade. And yeah, I'm gonna react to Leroy's video, don't worry. He uploaded two? Wait, since when did he upload two? I did not realize that. I only thought he uploaded one. I have not checked out both, but I will at least react to one of them if I don't get to react to both of them. But okay, so we have some middle school. Do we have any high school? Do we have any college? Do we have any working? Um, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, this story is like tailored towards middle school and high schoolers. For those of you who are like currently going through school. Am I sick? I am a little bit actually. Like my voice is kind of really like my throat's kind of like not that good. You know, like when you're not totally sick yet, but you're like starting to get a little sick and your throat is like really weird. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm drinking all the vitamin C I can, and hopefully I won't not. Because when you're in college, if you get sick, you're done. Like, there's absolutely no way that you can recover from that because um, it's just too hard. Like, oh my god, 400 likes. Thank you, Jeremy. Oh my god. That's a lot of likes. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I'm not like totally sick, but it's just like getting to that stage, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I'm just gonna push through. Okay, so you're in high school. So we have some middle school, high school. All right. OMG, you need to stream more. This is fun. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I definitely will. If you guys like really like this, I will. So this story is for my high school people out there, or even if you're like in middle school, just why not? So basically, okay, so working. All right, so we have like a good. I feel like it'll work for everyone. So the story that I'm going to tell you about today is about like I would say like the main idea is just like friendship, just because yeah, but it's about one person. So so for the middle school, high school people, um I'm sure that you're probably like encountering this at this point, because I feel like this is the age where just a lot happens, and just there's so much drama, and there's just a lot. This carries through in college, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of people who are in high school who are about to graduate always think, oh yeah, like whenever I like leave high school, everything is gonna change. No, it doesn't. It still carries through to college. If you guys have already like graduated college, then you might like all have faced this as well. Or if you guys, you know, even if you are working, I feel like you probably have the same situation. But you gotta be careful. I saw this thing on Twitter, um, and it's like you have to be so careful with just people in general, because they can like turn on you so quick. So essentially, I'm not gonna like drag this on, but because I want to talk more about like the lesson more than like the actual person that I encountered. But essentially, I was like best friends with this like one girl, right? And we were super close. Like we went to the same school. We went to like everything together. We hung out like super um outside school, and we were like so close in general. And um she just turned out to be like not the person that I thought she was, in terms of like just care, and like I don't know, she was just not a very, she was like the best way. I hate like bashing on people. You guys know this. If you're from my channel, then you know how much I like do not appreciate like other people just like looking down and talking down upon someone, because I mean, whether you talk about that to your friends and your family, that's a different story. But in general, if I'm talking to public, or if I'm talking to like people, strangers that I don't know, or just like in general, I hate to like just bash people for no reason. So keep this in mind. So I'm saying this in the nicest way possible, but she was basically just a totally like fake, superficial person. Um, and I don't think she was always like this, but like she was very um like nice to me and everything, and then just like, something happened, she like turned on me. So and for me at least, like it took me by surprise, and I think that as a high school kid, for my high schoolers out there, I was so like invested in this one person that I completely like overlooked any sort of like just like fakeness. So for those of you who are in middle school or in high school, like make sure that like I don't know how to explain it in a way that's like not mean. Just make sure that like you choose your friends wisely, and like make sure that they're as like invested and they care about you as much as you care about them, because I feel like a lot of the time it's not the case. Um and again, like I'm not a very like hateful person. I hate That is why I feel like the number one person, um like I would say, like in terms of story times, like anytime I think of a story time, the number one person that I think of is like Tana, right? Like on YouTube. Just because she is so good at like she's so good at like enunciating drama, and like that's just the way it is. So I'm not gonna get into like the drama that like occurred with me because everyone goes through drama, and my channel, this is gonna go up on my YouTube channel, so like whatever my channel is about is not necessarily about drama because I'm not about drama. But for those of you who are in middle school and high school, the moral of the story is to like you have to make sure that like you pick your friends like wisely, and you have to like look for signs, because I feel like a lot of the times you get blinded by like the love and the care that you have for this one person or these like multiple people, and then like it turns out to be like super like horrible for you. um and for those of you, I don't know, are you guys close to graduating high school? For those of you who are in high school, um, they those of you who are going to be graduating in the next like, couple of years, 2 to 3 years, I would say like it's honestly okay to like drop people. And I know that like that doesn't necessarily like sound the nicest, but you don't have to like you don't have any obligation to like be friends with anyone for a long period of time, like if they don't make you happy. And like that, I know that's like one thing that I had like a lot of trouble with, um because it's hard to like let go of like a couple people that you know it's like they're not good for you, but at the same time, because you've invested so much time in them, like you don't want to like have them just kind of walk away. But regardless of that, so if you guys are in high school and you are going through this, I promise you, like, you need to like take care of yourself. I feel like a lot of the times, especially with like bullying and stuff nowadays, people who are in middle school and in high school have it tough, like, because social media is such an issue at this point, um, in terms of bullying. Like, you cannot escape bullying. I remember, um, at least in middle school for me, like if I had like an issue, if I just had like an encounter, or if I had like a fight with someone, I could go home and I didn't have to like face that person for like a day, like, and I could just like chill, I could like be with my friends, with my family, and I didn't have to like think about all that stuff. Now it's like you go home and there's like Twitter and Instagram and these like, I don't know, like middle school kids are having these social media accounts which aren't necessarily like I don't know. I just feel like it's so hard to like escape that, and I that's why like very I'm not like a huge like social media fanatic, just because of that. At least for like younger kids, because I feel like they need to be able to like have a break from that and all that. And especially, I don't even know, like so many elementary school kids too, like they have like phones, like iPhones, and they're like have like Instagrams and all this like social media. Like, what do they need that for? Anyway, I diverge. So those of you who are in middle school and high school, I would say that's like the number one thing. Like, be aware of fake people. Um, all right. So wait, somebody said a lot of people play to whatever crowd they're in. Be original. They need to be sincere. Yeah, sincere and like being genuine is such a hard thing to find. I will tell you, especially in high school, because I will tell you from experience, I had multiple friend groups. I was that one person that was just friends with a lot of people, and I feel like in high school there's a lot of cliques, right? High school is just a very clicky time in your life. Um, and so, by the way, someone's from India. Hello. So we have France, we have Germany, we have Canada, we have India, and US. I feel like I'm missing one more, but we'll see. Anyway, um, a lot of fake people. Legit, I had two extremely, hey, what's up? Close friends, but they're like always ready to be listened to, but they don't do the same for you. Exactly. So you have to like just be really, really, really aware of that. I think that's like a prime example. Like, if you listen to what they're saying and you genuinely like try to help them, and then they don't listen to you and they don't try to help you, then obviously there's something's up, right? Like, so you have to like be aware of signs, because a lot of the times you think that you're super close with this one person, but then they just completely turn on you and they don't really like, um, yeah, that does not stop in high school. I mean, it definitely eases up because I feel like you personally are older, so you know how to deal with that. But like in terms of people themselves, they don't change. Like, you will see this. I'm in college and I personally see this like firsthand, that there's so many fake people. Um, but especially in high school, I would say, because it's so clicky. Going back to that, what I was saying, I was just like that one person that was very much friends with like different cliques. So I had like a few friends from like, I'm putting this in quotes because I don't actually like approve of cliques and like labels, but I had like a few friends from like the jocks, and I had a few friends from like the nerds, and like, you know, the geeks, and like the music people, the band people. Like I just had like friends from different groups. So I I feel like that was a plus and a negative, because you get like so many friends from different groups, and it's just easier to find people, things in common with them, because you're a diverse person, right? You're not gonna like one thing. So if you categorize yourself as a nerd or as a jock or whatever, that doesn't tailor to like who you are, because you're more than that. But besides that, um negative was that you got to see like 5 times the amount of drama, because um you're not just like in one group, if that makes sense. So you just have to be like very careful, and you have to like make sure you look out for genuine people and like go after those. um because I can tell you, like, those are really tough to find. Again, since this is like my first like live stream video, um talking about like personal stuff, I'm not gonna get too much into it, because I'm not really sure if you guys will want to hear about it, or if you guys like will, I don't know, like how much drama you want to know, because I have a lot of drama, but or I had a lot of drama in high school, but again, like I'm not really sure if you guys want to hear that. So I'm gonna keep it like super light this first time, and then later on, for those of you watching on my channel later, in the comments, like let me know if you guys want me to talk about more stuff, or right now, like let me know in the next like live stream. I can definitely get into like more detail. All right, yeah. So all right, Duncan asked, how many times do you fight in an hour? I don't know. How many times do you fart in an hour? I want to hear about this. It feels so good because all the things you've said so far is my life budget. All right, yeah. So I mean, you were that new girl. Oh, what's up? You were in my last live stream. I remember you. I've been good. How have you been? Are you from the US? I forget. If you're from the US, like, let me know. Um, no, you're not. Where are you from? So we have Germany, France, India, Canada, US, and drumroll. Where are you from? I'm from the US. Italy. Oh, we have Italy. Oh my God, that's so cool. Okay, so we have France, Germany, Italy. Um, I'd say Romania, but Canada. So you live in Canada, but you're from Romania. So we'll just say both. Romania, Canada. Wait, I have to like scroll up because I forget. I honestly forget where all I said. France, Canada, Germany, uh, Italy, India. Did I already say Canada? I might have already said Canada. I don't know. I've lost count. There's too many. Um, Romania. We're gonna count both of those. Romania. Yeah, we're we're from Earth. That's true. Or yeah, that's true. We're from Earth. Yeah, I give up. I have no idea how many um people we have. So, yeah. So I can definitely get into like more of like story time drama stuff if you guys want. Um, Somebody said that they wanted to because it was a good. I don't know who said that. Um, but I definitely can. I don't know if I want to right now, just because more story times. And have you already been deep heartbroken? Oh, like in terms of uh like a relationship, in terms of like love relationship, or like romantic relationship, or like friendship, because I would say like both. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot. So for this live stream, I'm just gonna like leave it super light. But the next time, maybe next sometime this week or like the weekend or something, um, I can like get into a lot more. Yeah, like you had a crush or something or a couple stuff. Yeah, I have a lot. Dude, like guys, um I have a lot of stories, especially um Jeremy, are you the one who said that you're in high school? I forget. Hi, what's up? 'Cause if you are, then I promise you it gets better. Um, and no, you're in middle school. Okay, so middle school is tough because oh sorry, I'm getting confused. There's just too many people at this point who are in high school and middle school know which one's which. Um, okay, so you're in middle school, Jeremy. So I would say like middle school was like super was weird just because I feel I don't know, and I feel like a lot of kids nowadays are just getting a lot older, younger, if that makes sense. Um, Partly because of social media. But I promise you it gets better. Like middle school is hard because a lot of the times everyone's like growing up at different paces. So like some of you guys may be a lot like mentally older than like a lot of your peers, or if um you're not, if you personally know that you're not like, you know, interested in certain things that other people are. Like I'm mainly talking about like drama stuff. So like I would say middle school is just a very like weird time in general because everyone's growing up and everyone's in a different like state. Everyone's in a different like maturity level. So it's just a weird time. But again, I promise you like it gets better. Um Again, high school like high school was I would say high school was worse for me than middle school. Um I don't know if necessarily like I don't want to be like super like pessimistic and say that high school is like really like it's literally the same, but also I don't want you to like think that everything will change in high school, because some things change, but there's still like a lot of um like weird drama, weird it's just a weird time. High school is a weird time. So that being said, but I promise you, like, you just gotta find people that make you happy, that care about you. I'm a freshman in college. What's up? Hey, we have another college kid. I'm in college, so yeah. So I would say like high school, just like be aware of that. Be aware of like people. Be aware of like people that make you happy, and then people that don't reciprocate like the care that you have for them. Be aware of like fake people. Um, and just like don't let anyone like tell you otherwise. Like you just gotta like stick to who you are and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. I know that it sounds like super cliche, and there's been like about 1,000 rom-coms written on this like one idea, but I promise you like that's like such an important thing in terms of like growing up in high school, because what do you do when fake people um try to keep you and use you and act like they care? Okay, so essentially how I was I would say I could go back in time and like tell this is what I would tell like myself if I could go back in time related to your question. I would say drop them immediately, and at least drop them for the time being, if that makes sense. Drop them for like a duration of time. So like whether that be a couple months, a year, or whatever that is. And if they still behave, like drop them in a nice way. Don't like, you know, be super mean about it and say like, okay, I'm never gonna talk to you again. Like no, just like kind of say that like I need my space, like I just need some time to like grow, and then I definitely will like then you should just like take a break, I would say, like from those people, and see like after a couple months, after a couple like after a year or so, if they're still acting the same way, then obviously you know that they're not like really your friends. If they aren't acting the same way, and they're not fake anymore, then I would say like maybe they were just going through a phase, because I feel like everyone goes through those like bad times in their lives, right? Like everyone, especially in middle school and high school, you always go through like an awkward time, awkward couple of months, um, if they are the only people you got left. Aw, you have me. But I assure you, like, it gets better. I promise you. Like, it seems really hard now with the people that you are like close with and stuff, and like how they don't really care about you that much. But I assure you it gets better, and I promise you there are at least like half of the people in your school probably um feel the same way. So go look for those people. Like I assure you there's at least a couple people in your classes that feel exactly the same way as you, and like you can be friends with them. Like I guarantee there are other people out there like you. And again, Jeremy, if you honestly like are having like a tough time, um or like if you have a bad day, like literally you know that you can like tweet me, you can DM me or whatever, and I can definitely like I'm here for you, dude. Like I'm here for anyone. Like if you guys are just having a rough time um in school or something like that, and you're just having a bad day and you don't know how to deal with people, then like let me know. Hello from Belize. Oh wow, we're growing. We're getting all over the place now. All right, so we had a couple other people here. High school was the worst for me. In fact, I dropped out after being done with high school, and it's been way better. Okay, yeah, I mean, high school was really, really, really rough for me as well. Um, but like I got through it, and I'm in college now, and I can't say that in terms of um, like college is drama free, because it's definitely not, but it's definitely um, yeah. How do you deal with wackos? Honestly, Um, what do you mean by wackos? Because there's a lot of wackos out there. You just gotta be aware of wackos, and just like stay away from them. Just literally stay away from them. Um, a lot of the times, there there's just weird people out there, guys. Like you just gotta be really careful. Um, do I answer on IG for sure? I I will remember you, Jeremy, so don't worry about it. If you follow me and you DM me, I will remember you. Um, but be warned that I do get a lot of direct messages, so there's a chance that I might not reply right away, or like there's a chance that I might not see it, but I promise you, like I try and all that kind of stuff. So don't worry about like me answering, because I definitely will. I will remember you. The Okay, wait, there was something else. How do you deal with wackos? I don't even know how to answer that. And those who were dumb on purpose. All right, yeah. Can we talk about this for a second? Especially like girls. I don't know why that's like a thing. Especially in high school. Like I knew so many girls that were like I hate using this word, but like dumb, and just trying to act like intellectually dumb, because I don't even know why. Um, Maybe just to get attention, maybe just that kind of stuff. Um, like they just want to make, I don't know, make an impression on people. I could not personally deal with that in high school. I just could not. Like how, especially like girls, because I feel like I'm a pretty hardcore feminist, I would say. So, anytime someone like a girl would be like dumb on purpose, it's just like I feel like personally like offended, because I'm sitting here trying to be super like I don't know, trying to like show off and say, hey, like I'm a girl and I can do this, but like you have the opposite spectrum where you have like other girls trying to be um like dumb on purpose. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with those people. I never did in high school. Um, have you seen Dumb and Dumber? I have. All right, so we have another university kid here. Let's go. We have some college, high school, middle school. Um, thanks. I'm here for. Yeah, of course, Jeremy, dude. Like I got you, dude. Like don't worry about it. Um, I got any of you guys if you have any like drama and you need some venting to do. Um, yeah. You know, that emoji, that like crying face emoji, like the laughing crying face emoji, is literally like that's the only emoji that I use on a constant basis, and I think it just reflects so much because you can be rude with it, you can be mean with it, but you can also like generally like use it at any point when you're like trying to be nice or if you're trying to be funny or whatever. It's just such a like good emoji. Yeah, let me know. What's your most used emoji? Like, let me see it because I'm just curious. To mine's the laughing crying face. Um, but and I know that a lot of other people also use it. But let me know your like most used right now. Um, so much nonsense. It annoys one, and sometimes feels like they bully us with their wackiness. Are you in? I don't know if you answered this already. Are you in high school? Are you in college? Is that your number one emoji they use? Yeah, I use the fire one a lot too. I use like the 100 one. I like this because it lasts so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me know. King of the words. Are you in what? Where? Like, how old are you? Are you in school? You honestly should be a vlogger. You're really fun to listen to, and I swear you could get a lot of subs. And the rainbow. I've never used the rainbow. I don't know. Like, maybe I should start using that because I like rainbows. No, like at work and all that, not in school. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's just people are weird, and so you just gotta be aware of that. It definitely, again, like eases up. I feel like after school, um, but just in general, there's wacky people out there. So you just have to be aware um, of those types of people. Yeah, in terms of vlogging, again, like I'm starting out slow because this is like I'm trying to see if like my story time ish or just like talking um live streams and like this going to be going up on the channel later. If this is something that you guys like, then I definitely can. I haven't got into vlogging yet just because, first of all, I don't have a vlogging camera, so it would just be on my phone. And also, I'm very, very um, all over the place in terms of like on a regular basis because I go to college. Um, it's really hard to um, like vlog because I'm literally running like to class, to do work, or if I'm hanging out with someone, or if I'm, working on some project or something like that. It's just like really, really all over the place. Um, is it normal that I find girls more interesting than guys because guys are pretty boring and don't understand drama or just problems in general? Are you talking about like in terms of talking? Um, like in terms of this kind of talking? Because for sure, I feel like, oh, most of my friends are girls. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I personally had more guy friends in middle school, just because I was the complete opposite. I hated drama. And even though I was associated with a lot of like dramatic things, I personally just was not about that, and I hated like putting myself in that. Like if I was put into a dramatic situation, like by someone else, that's something that I couldn't help. But if I used to avoid it at as much as I could. So most of my friends were actually like guys because I used to be more interested in talking about like I don't know, like sports and um you know just more general, like less gossipy stuff. I was just not very into that. So that's why. Um I feel like once you're done with school and not forced to deal with certain people every day unless you're coworkers, so things get easier. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna change again once I graduate college. I feel like once I have to start dealing with people like in work, um, if I decide to like move anywhere, depending on where I'm positioned, in my life, I definitely will. It'll probably be easier for me as well. But I can definitely say like college is much better than high school at least. So, um, have you already had a problem, but then your friends would say you're just looking for attention? Um, yeah, I don't think I've had like a specific problem, as in, I think that's just a general trend in life, um, because that's how people are. Um, if you are, again, like I hate using this word, but if you're like more popular or like more, you're just not popular in terms of like popular like high school popular, but popular as in like you have a good amount of like friends and all that kind of stuff, then a lot of the times anything that you do will be kind of frowned upon. I think that's just like nature of life. I think that's how that's how it works in life. You just gotta like learn how to deal with people. Um, yeah. Um, so do you guys any other specific questions? I know that this wasn't like a specific. Again, I can definitely go into like more specific story times. Just like let me know. Either message me, DM me, or let me know for those of you who are watching on my channel, on my YouTube channel right now, or later. Um, Let me know in the comments whether you want me to do like more story time stuff. Then I will get into like more specific. Then I will actually like write down points and like talk to you guys specifically about like very particular story times and like particular drama that has happened in my life, because I can do that as well. But since I kept this super general, um, and I didn't know whether you wanted that, that's why I just didn't really talk about it. But do you guys have any other like specific questions that are like, I'm going to be like, let me just scroll through this again, because why not? All right, Gary, you asked, when you close your eyes and think about the word like beautiful or whatever. I I don't know. Like, that's a good question. You guys like let me know if you guys close your eyes and you think about the word beautiful. Like, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For some reason, the first image that pops into my head is like a sunset on a beach. I don't know why. Um, like that's just I'm a very that's I don't know. I'm just a very like naturey person. Um, and for me, like that's what beautiful is, because like I don't know, like I like nature. I'm a very like outdoorsy person. So, um, anytime there's something like that. All right, so we got like specific people. Yeah, I don't know. I would say like the first image would be that, and then the second like image would probably be like my family. I don't know, and my friends. I I don't know. I'm like at a point in my life where um I'm not like thinking of like one person or like one thing in general that can like describe a feeling or describe an emotion or like something that I think is um beautiful, because there's just so many things that are beautiful. So that's a hard question. Um I've All right, cool. Tweet it to me. My crush on Alex. Okay, like yeah, Alex Ayono. Like let's be real. Like he's such a talented dude. Like he's so good. Um, it's it's on. Like I feel so proud. I talked about this in so many times in my other videos, but like I feel like a proud mother, if that makes sense, just because um like I've been a fan of his for a long time, and so it's nice to see like him grow and like do his own thing. Like anytime I listen to him, um I like feel like really happy. So and he's bae. He's honestly like such a sweetheart. Um Goal would be to like one time at least meet him, or like if not, befriend him. Like I would just love to be like best friends with that dude. Like that's um such a like goal to have. That's probably not gonna happen, but you know, why not? Which European country would you go if could, like anywhere? Um so I've already been to a couple places. I've been to France, I've been to England, and I've been to Scotland. Um Probably my next, like really want to go to Spain. Um I really want to go to Spain. Where else would I want? I want to go to Italy. Um, but I also want to. I want to go to like uh, I don't know, like somewhere like in South America. Um, that's probably like some place that I want to go to first before to go to another European country, because I've already been to like 3 European countries. Um, I went to Paris, so yeah, I just stayed there for 4 or 5 days. But it was a super quick trip. Um, but it was still amazing. Like um I love her. So yeah, probably that's the next step. I definitely want to go to somewhere in South America or maybe Australia, because I really want to see a kangaroo. Um but those are probably like the next big places that I want to. And hope like once I finish university, I'll be able to travel a lot more. So I'm hoping that that's the case. Um, but yeah, do you have any other questions? Alexander Williamson and Jamie Ford. I know those are like the three, um, like the 3 people. Oh, and Connor Maynard. Those are like the YouTube artists that I love and adore. Um, Best reason to go to Australia. You're asking me? Or you're telling me? Because I've never been to Australia, so I said I wanted to go to Australia. I don't know best. Oh, are you replying to the fact that I said kangaroos? My bad. I misinterpreted that. Yeah, I definitely want to see kangaroos, so um, that should be interesting. And again, like I said, I'm a pretty like I like doing things like outdoors, so um, I feel like Australia is like one place that there's a lot of like outdoorsy stuff to do. So um, like we'll see if that actually happens. I hope one day. All right. So, is there any other specific questions? Those of you who are from my channel or are going to be watching on my YouTube channel, thank you for watching. This was a long video, so I'm sure that a lot of you guys probably are not going to stay at the end or are skipping towards the end. Of course, if you guys have any other requests, then let me know. Um, And if you guys, again, the story time thing, if you guys want me to actually talk about story times, let me know. I definitely will. But I'm gonna leave it off here. Please make more. Really late here. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here too, because it's not late here, but I've been talking for quite a lot of time, so I'm just gonna like stop now. But any last minute comments, shout outs? All of you guys, um, see you on Twitter. Yeah, I will. All of you guys who have been supporting me, thank you so much. Honestly, like, you really don't have to. So, I'm glad that I have a few people, um, on here, especially, because this isn't like my main platform. So, all right. I guess. I'm gonna like leave it off because no other last minute things. Shout out to all of you guys. No one in specific, I would say. Jeremy, you are my #1 fan right now, so shout out to you. Um, and my number 2 is, I'm assuming your name's Matt, because it's Matt Mao, so shout out to you as well. And I guess I'm just gonna leave it up here. That's it, right? Nobody else wants to say anything? Alright. Hope you guys have a great day. For those of you who are in the US, happy Super Bowl. I hope you guys are watching, getting together with your friends, all that kind of stuff. For those of you, oh, it's Mel. I'm sorry. Shout out to you, Mel. um, and yeah, I am watching the Super Bowl. I'm very excited. I'm pumped. So for those of you in the US, excited for the Super Bowl. Have fun. And for those of you who are around the world who are about to sleep, good night. And for those of you who are, I guess, waking up, is anyone waking up? Probably not. But have a good rest of your day. I will check my IG. I know that a lot of you guys have been like saying that. I will check my Twitter and my IG now. Don't worry. Alright, last, Eagles at Pats. You know, you can already guess, dude. Go Birds. I already said this at the beginning. I ain't about the Patriots winning this. This is not happening. I know there's a good chance that they may win, but I'm just all hoping all ends. Gonna be praying to all the gods like that, you know, they don't. So we'll see. Go Birds. Alright, I'll sign off here. So bye guys. Hope you guys have a great day, great night.